Yes. Thank you, Your Excellency. So, are you ready? We have a brief statement to make. You okay? Okay. So, this is the Central Committee of the Orange Democratic Movement Party, which has had a meeting with its elected leaders from Migori County and Kisii County to get a brief following recent worrying incidents in the two counties. In attendance from Migori was the governor. You can see His Excellency Ochilo Ayako is here. The woman representative, Honorable Fatuma Full Network. Senator Eddie Okech is here with us. The MP for Suna West, the Honorable Masara. The MP Suna East, Honorable Junet Mohammed. And from Kisii County, we have, yes, and we also have members of the county assembly from Migori as well. From Kisii County, we have members of parliament, the Honorable Kibagendi from Kitutu Churches South, the Honorable Barongo from Machogu, Borabu, and Honorable Sero, who's from Borabu in Nyamita, joined us as well. So what has emerged from the briefing is that there is a clear and calculated plan to use state power to destabilize ODM-run counties and constituencies in partnership with rogue members of the party, some who are the subject of ongoing disciplinary proceedings and who have since pledged allegiance to our opponents in the regime.
Maybe we'll start afresh.
Yes. So apologies to those who are watching us on the live stream. Some other members of the media have arrived. We just want them to be ready and we'll take the statement from the top. Once I get a signal that those who have now come are okay to proceed. We can proceed? Emmanuel Joe? Yes. We can proceed? Okay. This is a press statement of a meeting of a Central Committee of a party. The Central Committee of the party has had a meeting with its elected members, leaders from Migori and Kisii counties to get a brief following recent worrying incidents in the two counties. In attendance from the county of Migori was the governor, Honorable Ochilo Ayako, the women representative, Honorable Fatuma Full Network, the senator, the Honorable Eddie Okech, the member of parliament for Suna West, the Honorable Peter Masara, the MP Suna East, Honorable Junet Mohammed, and two MCAs from Migori as well. From Kisii, we have the Honorable Kibagendi from Kitutu Churches South, the Honorable Barongo from Machogu, Borabu. Honorable Osero from Borabu in Nyamita was also present. What has emerged from the briefing is that there is a clear and calculated plan to use state power to destabilize ODM-run counties and constituencies in partnership with rogue members of the party, some subject to ongoing disciplinary proceedings, who have since pledged allegiance to the regime. The idea seems to be to utilize state force, particularly the police and provincial administration, to prop up the so-called rebels in an attempt to penetrate our strongholds. In Migori, police fired tear gas at mourners at a funeral on the 3rd of this month in Uriri sub-county at the direction of the area MP, Honorable Nyamita. Honorable Nyamita was invited to today's meeting but did not attend. At this stage, the party wishes to fully dissociate itself from the Honorable Nyamita. We have granted his wish to no longer be part of us and advise our members in Uriri and Migori generally that he is an agent of our opponents in the UDA with the assigned task of sowing confusion and discord within ODM. Honorable Nyamita does not speak for nor represent the party at any level and we advise our members to view and treat him and all those who support him accordingly. In Bomachoge Borabu, UDA MPs, in a bid to undermine the area ODM MP, Honorable Barongo, brandished employment letters from the TSC and the Kenya Wildlife Service. These bad manners was started by none other than CS for Education, the Honorable Machogu. We cannot as a party think of a clearer example of abuse of power other than people walking around with employment letters for state appointments in funerals and in these unofficial events. What is most worrying to us and our supporters is that members of Azimio do not have a similar opportunity to also get those employment letters because they are issued exclusively to members of the UDA. There is also continued harassment of our leaders in Kisii, including the governor, members of parliament and our supporters in Kisii by the police and provincial administration. The master puppeteer behind these schemes has been identified as none other than the PS for Internal Security, Raymond Omollo. The party wishes to condemn in the strongest terms this blatant abuse of police and state power to intimidate our people and prop up regime stooges in our strongholds. We will be lodging formal complaints to the relevant authorities in the next few days as regards the abuse of police power and the provincial administration. We want to also make it clear that as members of parliament from the Azimio coalition side, we will be seeking a position of this government on whether state appointments can be dished out in the manner in which they are being dished out by cabinet secretaries led by none other than CS for Education, the Honorable Machogu. So MPs, we will be summoning the CS to Parliament to explain to us where and how members of ODM can pick TSC employment letters. In the meantime, we urge our supporters to remain vigilant and smell out these nefarious schemes by the regime and its stooges who hide amongst us, thinking they can deceive us as to their intentions. That is the end of the statement, and if there are any questions, we will take the questions now. Thank you. I think it is clear.
It's clear.
Yeah.
There's one there.
So you never lack a question? Yes. Is it regarding this? Okay. Yes. Just this. We will talk about that some other time. You're welcome for lunch.
Kuna mafuriko. Hakuna election.
So,
Okay.